sing. And in Motley Crue, in our world, it is not true. People will say, hey Dickie, you know, everything happens for a reason. And I always say, you know what, that's fucking bullshit. Things happen in life because you make a fucking decision to do something. That's why things happen. Right? You made a decision to come here tonight, and we made a decision along the way to form this band. So I'm gonna back up to late 1980, early 1981, and I was a struggling musician in Los Angeles, California. And for me, my dream had pretty much come true. I got on a Greyhound bus in Jerome, Idaho, and took it all the way to Hollywood, California. And all I wanted to do was be in a band. And I was in a band, I was in band rehearsal, and you know, life couldn't be much better at that moment. And for some reason, I have no idea, I made a decision. I looked over at my band, and I said, I don't know why, but I quit. And they were probably happy. But the fact is, I made a decision to do something different in my life. And as I was walking home, I was thinking to myself, well, you don't have a band, you don't have any money, you don't have a job, you don't have a car, but I had this in the back of my head, and that is that there has to be 3 other guys in Los Angeles, California that think like I think, that wants to reach into the heart of the music industry and rip its fucking heart out and change fucking history. I had no idea where those motherfuckers were, and for no apparent reason, on a Thursday night, I decided to hitch a ride to Hollywood, California, to Santa Monica Boulevard, to the Starwood Club, and I walked through the back door, and there was a drummer on that stage. He was beating the shit out of the drums, skinniest motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. Do you know who that was? That's Tommy fucking Lee right there. So it started. If you can picture this, I went backstage to talk to Tommy, and I got him in a corner, and I bought him 2 beers, and I had a rum and coke, and we sit on the floor together, and at that moment, I know his band was looking at me, and they were thinking, that motherfucker with the weird hair is trying to steal our drummer. And you know what? They were fucking right. So me and Tommy talked about something, man. We talked about, at that moment in our life, we fucking loved heavy fucking metal. And we talked about something else that was very important, that would be important to the fabric of Motley Crue, and is that we also loved fucking punk rock. And we loved the bands that came out in the 70s, like Aerosmith, and Black Sabbath, and Queen, and David Bowie, right? So you get the idea. Tommy made a decision, and he quit his band. So we got together at this little house, this girl's house I was living at, and we set up bass and drums. That's all we had, bass and drums, and we had these songs. We had Live Wire, and Too Fast for Love, and On With the Show, Public Enemy #1. I forget, man. That was so many fucking drinks ago. But the thing is, fucking magic was happening right fucking there. And we knew that we needed to do something very fucking important. We needed to make a real big decision. So you know what we did? We went to fucking 7-Eleven to buy some beer. And thank God we did, because there was a magazine called The Recycler Magazine sitting on the counter, and we picked it up, and it said, guitar player available, loud, rude, aggressive motherfucker, only call me if you're serious. And right goes the name, Mick Mars. And Mick and Nikki and Tommy were really fucking poor, but Mick showed up, I guess, to the audition with a gallon of fucking schnapps, and we drank the whole fucking thing, and we decided right there, we made a decision to form a band. But we were missing something. We were missing the lead singer. And Tommy said, I know a guy, except for he's in another band. And Mick Mars looked at us and said, dude, let's go check him out. And if he's good, we'll steal his ass. So we went back on a Tuesday night to the Starwood in Hollywood, California. And there he was. He walked out. He had white leather pants on, a white fucking leather jacket, bleached white hair, and he was leaning into the microphone and he was singing some fucking Cheap Trick. And the three of us looked at each other and we went, that's our fucking guy. You know who that is? That man right there, Mr. Vince Neil. Sit down, story time's not over. Okay. So, we asked Vince if he wanted to join the gang. He made a decision and he quit his band. We gathered together $26. That's all the money we had. We went to Burbank, California in a rehearsal space. And this is exactly how it happened. And by the way, if it didn't work, you wouldn't be here right now. I don't know where you would be. You'd be at a Motley Son's concert or something. But you definitely wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here. This is how it happened. I handed Vince the lyrics to Livewire, and he looked at them and he goes, I've got this. Mick picked up his guitar, turned up his amp. Tommy jumped on the drums, started smashing the shit out of those motherfuckers. I picked up this bass, and at that exact moment, it was January 17th, 1981, Motley Crue was born. So, moral to the story, if anybody tries to give you a hard time about your decisions, tell them to go fuck themselves and trust your fucking instinct. And remember these last words, motherfuckers. This is not goodbye. This is not farewell, because our music is gonna haunt you till the day that you fucking die.